Unbelievable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark are champions!
Good on Pepe! Goal! It doesn't get any better than that!
Hello and welcome to this Game and Frame broadcast of the APSL Metro Conference. Today, Hoboken FC take on the New York Internationals, and the newly promoted side, since coming up, were in absolute euphoria, winning their first 3 games, joint top of the table. Since then, they've gotten a taste of the real APSL Metro Conference with 3 losses on the bounce, all by multiple goals. They look to bounce back today against a really good Hoboken side who have only lost to the best, and they lost 5-4 in that game. They've scored the most goals in the league with 26, and it's going to be a really tough game for the New York Internationals to not lose their 4th game in a row and fall into the relegation battle in the APSL Metro Conference. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com. Tune in 5 minutes here at Jack McManus. Back here at Jack McManus. Hoboken in the white shirts, blue shorts, kicking from left to right. The Internationals in their traditional black and gold from right to left. They're hoping for a spark from their number 9, Josh Adejokin today. Top scorer for them with 6 goals. They've only scored 11 goals this whole season, so Adejokin's got more than half of them. And you'd think that they'll have to put up a couple today to beat a very good Hoboken side who've scored 26. Lead the league in that tally. They sit 3rd place. A win today would take them 2nd and just 2 points off top. The teams get ready to break from their huddles. Hoboken missing a lot of guys today, including Cam McGregor, their top scorer. Their goals are more spread around, while the Internationals have one clinical man up top in Josh Adejokin. It's Adejokin up top, Youssef Afif on his left hand side, and Ridwan Olawin on the right. They proved to had a very good first couple of games, the Internationals goal scoring wise, but lately, of course, the 3 losses on the bounce have really turned their season on its head in a bad way. They're hoping against a really good side today that they can turn that around as Adejokin gets us underway. Pitch half in the shade, half in the sun as Ryan Chung plays the ball back, and it's sent forwards too far. Left-hand side for Youssef Afif, be a throw-in. Won by Chong, another throw-in. Thrown in by Adam Garner, playing right back today for Hoboken. And they want to throw in deep in international territory. It's Luke Smith up top today. Well, him and the number 10 playing sort of a false 9 role each, and they could be in straight away. It's a save by Jadea Gildeen. It's blocked, and it's out for a corner. What a chance straight away for Hoboken, who've scored so many goals this year. They broke through the heart of the Internationals with ease, and Gildeen, who's made so many big saves this season. It was Ewan Sanchez, the number 10, who got 2 shots away, and Gildeen keeps the Internationals level at 0-0. Throw deep again, Hoboken. Not a great clearance from the Internationals. Sent back in towards Sanchez. Header was won by International player. No free kick given by the referee. Ball comes in towards the right-hand side. It's a good one. Hoboken could be in again. This time Sanchez's shot was blocked. So many good looks already for the number 10, Ewan Sanchez. And Hoboken are really piling it on the Internationals early on. It's Ali Lacreef playing all these balls in from the right-hand side and really causing the Internationals a lot of issues. Switches on, looking for Lacreef again, and they'll find him again. He's got an overlap on him. He'll look to play it through for Jung. Jung plays it back out wide. Now the ball's in towards the back post. It should be in for Hoboken. It's blocked again. They could have had 3 goals to their name already. And we've played 2 minutes. The Internationals have barely touched the ball. Here's Jung winning it back. Well, the right-hand side link-up of Adam Garner and Ali Lacreef. So many issues for the Internationals to deal with. They just look to settle the game down and take as much time as they want to throw this ball in. Now the Internationals look to break the other way. Adejokin's pace, not enough to beat the center back who had a head start, but then he lost out. Here is Adejokin looking to pull it back, and it'll be an Internationals throw-in. Just settling into this one. after the early Hoboken pressure. Sada Fief in the middle. Spreads it out wide to Ola Win. He's got a man ahead of him. Ball was looking for Adejokin, never got to him. Sent forwards looking for Ewan Sanchez, who's still running. It was well defended by the internationals, and they can control a little bit of the ball. To switch the play for Yusuf Afif. The header was won by Garner and sent all the way backwards. For Adejokin to control. Kind of lost his footing there. It's good defending by Hoboken. And they'll play the ball back to Yamil Macias, who starts the game in goal. Hasn't had much to do this season, really, except for that one game where they lost 5-4 to top of the table. And now breaking the other way is Ewan Sanchez, and the flag stays down. Kind of let it run wide. He'll pull it back here to Garner. His ball in is out for another Hoboken corner. The trio of Sanchez, Lacreef, and Garner on the right-hand side, posing so many threats already. Ball will be swung in by Lacreef. Towards the near post, it got a header away, not far away, sent back in, away by Ola Win. And now Garner, who's had the most of the ball on the pitch so far, could play it back to Macias in goal. Paredes, who starts at center back today for Hoboken. And gets the return. Adejokin's press keeps him weary. Be a Hoboken throw-in. Back in the middle by Sada Fief. Now turning and playing a ball over the top. Ewan Sanchez posing threats again for the internationals, and this time it was a good tackle to keep him at bay. Ola Win tried to play it back and gave it away, and Hoboken player lost his footing on the dry surface. Coming in to receive is Yusuf Afif, who takes a good touch forward and looks to spring Adejokin. Macias off his line quickly and deals with it well. Looks like the flag's got to come up here on the left-hand side, or not, in the eyes of the referee, but the ball will go back to Gildine in goal anyways. The internationals look to build up from the back, despite the Hoboken press, and they do so well. Adejokin on the turn, Sada Fief in the middle. He's got his brother on the left-hand side, looks to roll it through for Adejokin. Sure if the flag would have went up. It was well defended by Hoboken and sent back to goal. It's given away by the internationals. Ewan Sanchez looking to get in behind. Good tackle by Sada Fief in the middle. Checking in is Adejokin. He lost out though. The pace of Hoboken and springing free on the right-hand side, but it's well defended by Chong. Creef looks to take it the other way, wins his side of throw-in. Lacreef got a touch forwards. Coming in was Jung Park. And Hoboken content with playing it backwards. Paredes on the switch finds Stefan Korman. It's the center back partnership today. Now it's over the top for Lacreef. Lacreef is to get a 50-50 with Chong, slides in. It was well defended by the internationals, so it'll be a throw-in. Taken by Adam Garner, the right fullback. Just to get it into Jung Park. Won it back from Afif. Ball is in by Garner, headed away, not that far away, and further cleared towards Adejokin, who can hold it up for the Internationals and drive forwards. Paredes is the defender. Looks to take it onto his left. He's not got much help at the moment. Adejokin, he went over the challenge of Paredes. No free kick. Good matchup to watch today. Adejokin, the Internationals' top scorer, and Paredes, the big number 4 for Hoboken. Stefan Korman looks to switch. Chong won it. Hoboken can go the other way. Ewan Sanchez within a lot of space, but they took too long to play him. Adam Garner won it back though, and the right fullback can have a strike here and just sends it a little bit wide. Hoboken knocking on the door. Gildeen goes short, and here's Faisal Sanfo, the right center back for the Internationals today. Olawin in the middle. Driving forwards is Saad Afif. Here's Chong, tried to get the return and couldn't, and then won it back, and Saad Afif could go back to Gildeen in goal. Ewan Sanchez with the calculated press. Was given away here. In the middle, rolling it through for Garner. He's got Sanchez in the middle. Here is Sanchez to check it across. It was well won by the Internationals, and turning and going the other way here is Eric Anderson. He's got Adejokin ahead of him. Adejokin tried to squeeze it forwards to Youssef Afif. Just couldn't.
With Josh, we spoke about it.
Play some interesting balls in the middle here. Hoboken, and that's not a good pass. Eric Anderson and Youssef Afif combined can intercept. Afif driving, trying to get it onto his right foot. Plays it outside for Olawin. Shooting chance for Ridwan Olawin, and it was blocked. First real look for the Ukrainians. They just took too long to get it out of their feet. Send it back in, but Jung Park won it back. Here's Kiroy Lionel, the left back for Hoboken. The other way here. Eric Anderson, he's holding it up in the middle. He's got Jung Park and Kiroy Lionel on him. Lionel won it back. And now here's Israel Neto looking to play a ball over the top for Ewan Sanchez. He's got 3 defenders on him. Not much help yet. He waits for Luke Smith, and it was well intercepted by the Internationals and then given away. They'll regain possession as it'll be a throw-in. This time it's a Hoboken throw-in. Looking long, held up by Sanchez, back for Neto, intercepted by Olawin checking back, or Sanfo rather, who has to get back into position. Touchdown well here by Luke Smith, the central attacking midfielder. Most of the play does go through him for Hoboken. Here's Lionel. Neto, brilliant touch forwards, beating his man, and Neto goes for the strike, and it's into the arms of Shadea Gildeen. A moment of creativity from Israel Neto. Angle was always against him. And Gildeen keeps it in arm's length. Given away by Chong, won back by Park. Turning was Clarif. The right-hand side here is Ali Lacrief. Lacrief looks for the overlap and towards the back post and over the goal and out for a goal kick. Ball from Adam Garner, not troubling the internationals.
Tight now, yeah? Tight. Ali, stay in the side, yeah? We're good. Shift on the pass. Shift on the pass, Neto. Shift on the pass.
Sanfo looking for Youssef Afif, who gave it away to Neto. And Neto rolling it through for Ewan Sanchez. Trying to get it onto his right foot. It was good defending from Sanfo. Couple of looks for Sanchez early on. Jung Park. Set back by Luke Smith. Now Lacrief, and it'll be an Hoboken throw-in. Sent forwards by Adam Garner. Pressed by Sanchez, who won it back. Off Chong, went over. No penalty given by the referee. Here's Chong, Avanish Singh, Adejokin checking in, and the internationals break through it well. Afif racing forwards. Plays Eric Anderson in the middle. He's got Olowin on his right. This is where they can be so deadly on the counterattack. Olowin's ball towards Adejokin. It got a flick over him. It'll be an internationals throw-in. Hoboken have to be wary of the pace of the New York Internationals on the counterattack. It's Ryan Chang who will come up to take the throw-in. Look to go long towards Adejokin, who's so good in the air, but Paredes did well to stay with him. Holding it up now is Ewan Sanchez. It was a good tackle and an internationals throw-in. Chang goes long, won by Garner towards the middle. Now Adejokin holds it up for the internationals. Ryan Chang again to clip a ball in the middle. Nobody was really home. Paredes had it clear. Turning is Smith. Can lay it off for Vargas Libreros. Now the other way, it's Singh. Adejokin, shooting chance for Josh Adejokin. Tried to run through everybody with his change of pace. But Yamil Macias, who still has yet to make a save, is off his line quickly. Neto heading it forwards. Not much Luke Smith could have done to control that one. It'll go all the way back to Jadea Gildeen. Here's Sanfo. He's got Chang on his left. Checking in was Afif, who's really good at this turn. Beats Garner with ease. Bumbled over for an internationals free kick. So later tonight, the Pan-Cyprian Freedoms take on Lansdowne Yonkers. That's at 6 p.m. in the APSL Metro. Following this game, I should say, back-to-back. As Sanfo looks to go long towards the right-hand side and plays it way too far out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Hoboken. Lionel to look for Ewan Sanchez. He got a flick. And Sanfo can play it back to the keeper. Sanfo with a man on him. He gets it to Saad Afif, who plays it backwards. And Afif again. It's the Hoboken stay in their positions. I was about to say the press wasn't high. It then came high when the pass was short. But Adejokin's so good at the check-in. He then gives it away, though. Now Junk Park can control. He can roll it through for Luke Smith. Luke Smith has a couple of men in the middle. He goes alone, and Jadea Gildeen with another save down to his right-hand side. Another nice look for Luke Smith, and now winning it back. Off the feet of Eric Anderson was Israel Neto. It's Vargas Libreros, and now turning is Park. Park out wide to Garner. Garner looks for Luke Smith, who wanted the return, and Garner wasn't making the run. Forwards is Chang. Header was won by Anderson and then by Paredes in front of Adejokin, but now he's out of position. Ball over the top looking for Ola Win. Can square up Lionel here if he could control it. Just lost his footing. Keyroy Lionel did well, and now he can drive forwards with his left foot. Lays it off for Israel Neto. Lacreef wanted the switch. Hoboken will take the slow route with Park and now Garner. Garner looks to roll it in behind for Ewan Sanchez. Flag is up against him. Taken quickly to Afif. And Adejokin holding it up and playing it out of bounds. Turning is Vargas Libreros. And now Coronan. Hoboken throw-in. So today's Game in Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro. Celebrating more than 100 years of football. You can learn more about Umbro at umbropremier.com. Ola Win drive forwards. It's one back by Park though. Can go the other way for Hoboken. Libreros now takes his time, finds Paredes. Paredes looks to clip it over the top. Ewan Sanchez getting in behind, no foul. It's well cleared. Beat one center back, couldn't beat the other. The Internationals do well to win it back. Ola wins, ball back, isn't a good one. Just evaded Ewan Sanchez. The Internationals playing with fire here. They try to pass it around the top goal scoring team in the APSL Metro Conference. Sanfo looks to ping it. Didn't get enough on it. Lionel's ball. And now Lionel goes over the top looking for Lacreef. Ali Lacreef one-on-one. The ball didn't go wide enough for him. Singh couldn't control it, and Lionel can go the other way. They try to go long again, Hoboken. The Internationals deal with it well. Here's Neto. First Sanchez, going over for Neto is a good idea from a Hoboken perspective. Now it's a touchdown by Ewan Sanchez. This time he does get it over for Israel Neto, and the flag stays down against him. Can square up his fullback. He's got it on his left foot at the byline, pulling it back for Ewan Sanchez, who should have done better with it. Just scuffed the opportunity, but again, it's Israel Neto on the left-hand side creating for Hoboken. Here's Anderson, taking his time. Adejokin on the check-in. Adejokin looking to spring it forwards here for Youssef Afif, who's one-on-one. He's got Adejokin in the middle if he plays it early. Here is Adejokin. It just got a touch off a defender. It'll be a corner, first of the day for the Internationals. Big chance out of really nothing. Adejokin's check-in and a good ball forwards. But Hoboken closed down well. And they'll escape with just a corner for the Internationals. Who are looking to snap their 3-game losing streak. There's
Red one! Get on the line!
commotion in the penalty
Red
area.
one, the line, not the goalie!
Eventually be swung in by Youssef Afif, an in-swinger with his right foot. To get it right on the goalie, got a flick over the goalie, and then further away by Jung Park. Here's Sig. Now Anderson on the right-hand side. Singh trying to let it run. And Lionel is having none of that. It'll be Afif to take the throw. Gets it back, sought Afif. Ball was deflected and then further clear by Neto. Ewan Sanchez couldn't get onto it. Here's Twang, I should say. Second ball on the pitch. And it could come into play here, as Youssef Afif will win his side a corner.
John, get closer to the white line, John!
So another in-swinger for Youssef Afif to pose more of a threat than they did the last time. This one's further, and it was a good catch by Yamil Macias, who got fouled in the process, was still able to gather the ball. Adam Garner throws down the sideline. Checking it back was Luke Smith. He was in a battle now with Youssef Afif, who won it and played it out wide. Checking in is Ola Win. Winning it back is Smith and just evaded Ewan Sanchez. Hoboken's press not able to create much as of late. That's a good ball looking for Afif. He's got Paredes on him though, and Paredes will see it out well for a goal kick. First day of November, the New York Renegades will take on Lansdowne Yonkers. That's at 7:45 p.m. in the U.S. Open Cup, Saturday night. There's Vargas Libreros checking it back for Israel Neto, and now over the top is a big chance for Adam Garner if he can get to this, but the ball to him was just too far, and Gildeen can take his time to gather. Here's Twang. And now Youssef Afif, who's had the most of the ball for the internationals and the most of their chances. Turning his sod Afif. Olawin was making a run. Now he checks back. Afif driving forwards. Here is Ridwan Olawin. Right-footed right midfielder, squared up by two, and he'll play it backwards. Afif on the turn, and now Singh playing it all the way back to his goalkeeper Gildeen. Sanfo out wide to Twang. He's got a lot of space to drive. He's got Adejokin towards the middle. It just took too long to get rid of it. Now over the top, looking for Israel Neto, trying to get around the center back. He's one-on-one for the moment, tried to lay it off for Ewan Sanchez. Good idea, but they just weren't on the same page. Looking over the top now for Ola Win, but it was intercepted for the moment. Now Adejokin played it backwards. Turning is Anderson. Still going. And still down the right-hand side, Anderson got a little shoulder. Nothing doing for the referee. Be a goal kick. Checking in was Lacreef, who was fouled in the process. Here's Park. And Paredes. Park looks long. It's Ewan Sanchez again making a run. He wanted it the other side as he signals to his central midfielder. So many chances in the opening 2 minutes for Ewan Sanchez, and since the Internationals have shut the door on the top scoring team in the Metro. Hoboken have had their chances but have not been able to find the net. They've scored in every single game this year. Their only loss coming 5-4 to the perfect first place team, the Greek Americans. They're 6-0-0, 18 points from 6 games. They sit 5 points before this game, 5 points ahead of Hoboken. Now going the other way is Ewan Sanchez. Got a clip. Referee will play the advantage. Sanchez could have a shot here, and his shot is tame and easy for Jade Gildeen to gather. Build up again from Hoboken. They look to break the deadlock, to look the better of the two sides. The Internationals with 3 losses in a row, but they do still sit 5th in the Metro. The negative goal difference, but they won't mind. It's a great record for a newly promoted side. Of course, they started off so well. Just a reality check lately. So far, they're holding their own against one of the best teams in the Metro. Over the top here for Ewan Sanchez, who can attempt to head it down. The other way is Ola Win. Squared up by Lionel, who's got a couple of arms on him. Ola Win did well. Adejokin couldn't win it. And Hoboken can preserve possession.
Organize it now, Josh. You don't need to change. Read one, tuck in, yes.
It's Paredes. Garner couldn't find Vargas Libreros. Now it's all the way back to Sanfo. The Internationals do well to counter-press Hoboken. They do give it away now, though, to Israel Neto. He's really quick. It was a good tackle just to keep him at bay. The other way now is Eric Anderson. Looks for the check from Adejokin. Ooh. This ball to Ola Win had too much on it. Sent straight out of play for an Internationals throw. Flick on was from Anderson. Lionel did well at first, then lost out to Ola Win, who could go all the way here. Adejokin strike, good save from Macias. His first of the day. It's come in the 33rd minute. Finally, the Internationals sort of burst through Hoboken with Ola Win's pace, and Adejokin got the shot off. Just didn't get enough on it, and Sanfo was able to head it back well to his goalkeeper. Risky business with Sanchez on his shoulder. He got enough on the header. The Internationals can build up again. Here's Sanfo. Over the top from Afif. So much space here for the Internationals, with Hoboken sending a lot of men forwards to press, and maybe they can go quickly with Adejokin breaking through. Flag is up against Josh Adejokin. And Macias is able to gather anyways. Referee plays the advantage. Here's Garner looking down the right-hand line. Chang did well to hold on to it. And Sanfo plays the ball backwards for Ryan Schwang. Good ball by Gildeen out wide. Now Afif, and now Sanfo. Faisal Sanfo looks long, and Paredes can deal with it well. Coming in with Singh. He's got nobody to get this one, though, as Kiroy Lionel can intercept. Over the top now, towards left-hand side for Israel Neto. He's misjudged by the internationals, and Neto uses pace to get around. It's a big chance here for Hoboken. Israel Neto could go alone. He's got a couple of men in the middle. And Faisal Sanfo saves a goal with his right foot. So Ewan Sanchez was right there behind him. Another reprieve from the internationals as Neto creates on left-hand side again. Now he's won it back again. Lionel on the drive. Bumbled over by Ridwan Olawin. Be a free kick in a good position. The first real set-piece opportunity, except for corners for either side, but they'll go short with it. And here's Neto. Israel Neto gets the return and look to find Luke Smith. Going the other way is Afif. Didn't put enough on it. Vargas Libreros won it back and can slow things down for Hoboken. Now they look to go quickly, and Adam Garner put too much on it. Gildeen can take his time. All done by Afif. Checking in is Singh. And here's Sanfo. Sanfo with the massive the other way, and looking to play a ball through is Ali Lakrif, who hasn't had much of the ball since the opening 5 minutes. Just couldn't slide one through. Sanfo with the infraction to save the goal. Just the right foot on it. Keep it from Ewan Sanchez to having a tap in. How big could that prove to be? "26 goals in 6 games before this for Hoboken. It's almost 4 goals a game. Today, as we come to a close in the first half, they're stonewalled at nothing. Still 0-0, 40-minute mark. Both sides have had their chances. Hoboken with the better of them. Each keeper's made some good saves. Now the ball over the top for Israel Neto, and this is where Hoboken can be so dangerous. Neto's got a couple of men in the middle. This is early for Ewan Sanchez. It has to be a penalty. Bumbled over by Faisal Sanfo, who saved the tap-in from Ewan Sanchez just moments ago. We saved another tap-in, but this time illegally as such. And the top goal-scoring team in the league will have a chance from the penalty spot to take the lead against the internationals. Well, not much Sanfo could have done there. It was either foul Sanchez or give up the penalty from 8 yards out. It'll be Ewan Sanchez, the man who won it, and the man up top for Hoboken, who looked to give them the lead from the penalty spot against Shadea Gildeen. Another breakdown left-hand side from Israel Neto, causing so many problems for the internationals. Little bursts of pace, and a perfect ball into the middle wins his side a penalty. So the right foot of Ewan Sanchez against Shadea Gildeen to give Hoboken the lead and send them as it stands all the way up to second place in the table. Ewan Sanchez scores, sends Gildeen the wrong way, and Hoboken take a deserved 1-goal lead right at the end of the first half. It's been coming from the Jersey side's perspective, and Ewan Sanchez made no mistake from the spot. All created by Israel Neto. The internationals will feel hard done by it. They just started to get a grip on the game. But a clear penalty Sanfo went in the book, by the way. First card of the day issued to the international center back. And the team that hasn't scored many in the last 3 games will need to score today, or else it'll be 4 losses in a row for the internationals. Here's Sanchez again breaking free, and he could be in already, Ewan Sanchez. He's well defended. Recovery. Would have been a real dagger there for the internationals. They win it back, though, with Lacreef. He's got a man in the middle, too. Turning his Neto. He just did too much. Should have had a shot. It still goes for Smith. He tried to backheel it back to Smith, and now the ball is, well, far and wide. Crossed in by Leroy Lionel. Way too much on it. Game in danger of getting out of the internationals' hands. Gildeen goes short to Sanfo. Checking in is Afif. It's dangerous from the internationals. They hold on to it for the moment with Singh, and now added Jokin, just too heavy of a touch with his chest. Hit forwards. It's Garner. Be another Hoboken throw-in. Here's Neto. He went over. Advantage given by the referee. Other way is Luke Smith. One back by Paredes. Here is Neto. Good tackle by Ryan Chang to win it back, but the internationals don't really have an out ball at the moment. Fully defensive towards the end of this first half. Even Sanchez did well to control it. Luke Smith and Vargas Libreros. Garner over the top. Nobody really there except Sanfo. This ball towards the middle. It's intercepted by Park. Jung Park on his right foot. Just took too long to get the shot away. It was one back by Neto and then eventually cleared to Olawin, who can battle Leroy Lionel, who won the battle. And Hoboken can preserve the ball again. Been all them since their go-ahead goal. Turning is Luke Smith with too much space from an international's perspective, but he did give it away. And now it's Chang. Paredes stepped in. Vargas Liberos won it back to Paredes. Here's Lacreef. Advantage played by the referee. And in here is Israel Neto to give Hoboken a 2-goal lead, and he just missed. Sent it wide of Gildeen's left-hand post, and it's another reprieve from an international's perspective. Israel Neto doesn't miss many. And that was a golden chance through on goal with Gildeen. He just missed the left-hand post by a sliver. Internationals just have to get to halftime with this 1-goal deficit, or else this game against such a good side is in danger of imploding. Here's Afif. Rolls it down for Eric Anderson, who can look out wide for Olawin, but it was intercepted by Lionel. Sent it forwards. Sanfo. Anderson to Singh. Singh's got Afif on his left-hand side. Hoboken come back well. Anderson looks to spread it. Does so well, too. Here's Olawin. He's got space to turn on his right foot. It's better from the internationals, but the strike is well over the crossbar. Just 2 minutes left in this first half. A week from today, November the 2nd, Zoom Snyder take on Met Oval. It's the U23 game at 7 p.m. in the U.S. Open Cup. Yamil Macias, the less busy of the 2 goalkeepers, gets ready to take a goal kick long. Macias goes long with his left foot. Be a Hoboken throw-in. Adam Garner takes. It's flicked on by the goal scorer, Ewan Sanchez. And turning, playing it out wide is Saad Afif. Winning it back is Kiroy Leonel, who's had such a good game so far at left back. Here's Neto. Israel Neto, a couple of step overs, looking to break through the Internationals' back line. That's not happening. And they can go the other way. There's only 4 Hoboken defenders back now, but again, they get the pass wrong. And it's summed up the day so far for the New York Internationals. Adam Garner takes. Vargas Libreros. Gets it through to Ali Lacreef. Looks to flip it over for Ewan Sanchez, and Gildeen sort of batted it down for himself and did well enough. Ola Wynn tried to let it through his legs, get a touch on it. Bit of elaborate skill, but couldn't pull it off. Via Hoboken throw-in. Touched on for Israel Neto. He's got Lacreef in the middle. Tried to play it early to Ali Lacreef, and it's well intercepted by Faisal Sanfo. Gave away the penalty, but his defending has saved plenty of other chances from ending up in the Internationals' goal, as we've played the 45, and it's just up to the referee now to decide when he will blow his whistle. Flick on, looking for Ewan Sanchez around the corner, who kept it in play and now ran into the referee, couldn't get to the ball. Giving it away to Israel Neto, who tried to see the goalkeeper off his line. Gildeen is back well and will control it. And that'll be the last play of this first half. So defensive affair to start the first 40, but in the 40th minute, a penalty won and scored by Ewan Sanchez gives the top goal-scoring team in the league their 27th goal of the season already. So as it stands, Hoboken are going only 2 points behind the Greek Americans up top and the Internationals. Early days, of course, but slipping into that battle with what would be their 4th loss in a row. Still a whole 45 minutes to play, though, in just a 1-goal game at Jack McManus. So stay tuned for the second half here at Game and Frame.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings, and it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Teams are switched around. Referee just about ready to get this second half underway at Jack McManus. Close one here between Hoboken and the Internationals. Still Ewan Sanchez's penalty that separates the two sides. And the goal scorer gets us underway for Hoboken. Kicking from right to left in their white shirts, blue shorts. The team coming from Jersey looking to add to their 1-goal tally. Introduction of Lindfield for the Ukrainians on the right-hand side to pose a new threat. And playing it back to his center back is Lionel. Here's Paredes. Garner wasn't able to get onto it before it went out for a throw-in. The Internationals content with passing the ball around and no rush right away. Get back into this one as the ball's sent over the top here for Sanfo to control. Turning was Park. Here's Singh, who's dropped into left back at the moment. Sanfo again to play a dangerous ball towards the right-hand side. It was won well by the Internationals, and now they can finally break through. Here's Linfield. And now Saad Afif. Nice little skill, found Linfield, and Ola Win just went over his foot.
Saad is playing well.
And there's Lionel.
Usually you always dribble too much.
Got a tip, and be a throw-in.
I don't know how he got out of it.
Roy Lionel throws it down the line here for Park. Ewan Sanchez went under Neto's foot. Now Ola Win, he's got a runner ahead of him here, who's kept on side in the middle by Koneman. It's Youssef Afif, squared up by Garner. Afif onto his left foot, gets it in low, and Garner's follow through after the ball was already put in will be the first yellow card of the day for Hoboken. It's Adam Garner, the fullback, who's in the book, and it's a good set piece opportunity on the left-hand side for the Internationals. Afif good to continue, and getting ready to take the in-swinging free kick. Put this ball right on Emil Macias, and no goalie loves that. It's in by Afif towards goal and all the way through, and Ola Win. Not sure if he got a touch on it or if it just went under his foot, but what a chance. The back post for Juan Ola Win. So it went through everybody. Just couldn't put it in the net. But better from the Internationals, who are already creating more in the second half than they have in the first. Lionel goes long. Sanchez trying to gather it. Sanfo made a mistake. Ewan Sanchez could be in. Scores his second. The assist by Kiroy Lionel, just smacking it forwards. Why not? And Ewan Sanchez got onto it after some mishaps in the back of the Internationals' defense, and that's a real heartbreaking goal for them after such a big chance at the other end. Ewan Sanchez's brace gives Hoboken a 2-goal lead out of absolutely nothing at all. And the Jersey side looked to be going all the way up to second place in the APSL Metro as they put the pressure on first place Greek Americans. Right now, the internationals just don't have an answer. Garner didn't clear it well, though, and here's Singh on the left-hand side. Garner on a yellow card. Singh tried to roll it through to Afif, but just couldn't get it to him. It's a real dagger of the second goal. Cousin coming out of nothing. The international started the second half well. It's just poor touch at one end. Ewan Sanchez made no mistake at all as he slid it past the right foot of Gildeen into the corner. Good play by the internationals, and sent away by Stephen Kahneman. Little touch around the corner here for Luke Smith. Looks to play it over the top for Ewan Sanchez on a hat trick if he can get onto this. He's got Neto behind him. Here is Israel Neto onto his left foot. It's not got much help. Looked to bend it on his right. And now Sanchez can recover his leftovers. To roll it back for Vargas Libreros. Towards the back post is Lacreef waiting. Flag stays down. Lacreef went over. No penalty given by the referee, who thought he was looking for it. Here is Stefan Kahneman. Kiroy Leonel on the switch. Intercepted well by Afif. One forwards by Park. Sent back towards him. Here's Park. And Luke Smith out wide. Ball in towards Israel Neto at the back post, and Gildeen just let it go as the cross goes straight out. For an international's goal kick. Gildeen to his center back, Faisal Sanfo, who eventually internationals can spread it out wide. Sending it forwards was Ola Wynn, and he just couldn't get it through to Lindstrom, or Linfield rather. Touched by Garner, only found Eric Anderson. Here's Afif, does really well, gets it onto his left foot, now can look for Singh, who got around one man, couldn't get around the second. And Hoboken taking no chances, clearing it long. And with an accidental bit of nice control from Luke Smith. And now Lacreef looks to play it for Ewan Sanchez. It eventually comes to Sanchez. Lacreef goes again, and now Luke Smith breaking forwards. Gildeen off his line quickly. He's done all he can do. Shadea Gildeen. Nothing he could have done about the first two goals, as the high press from Kiroy Leonel, who's been near perfect. Left back position with an assist as well. Wins it back for Hoboken. And here's Leonel again. Touch forwards for Neto, who wasn't happy with his ball, but it was a good one. It found Sanchez. Ola Wynn rolled it back for nobody in particular, and Luke Smith almost spraying Ewan Sanchez in again. He's edging for that hat trick, the number 10. It's time. He's looking to get in again. Gildeen is off his line quickly again. It's sort of ping ball in the middle. Neither side able to get a grip on the game. Ball over the right-hand side, looking for Linfield. Looked to flick it on for Ola Wynn. It was crunching tackle from Leonel. Got the ball. Here's Anderson. Singh. With 2 hands in his back. Athletic move to catch the ball. International set piece. Out swinging free kick for the Internationals. Send many men up in the middle here. Keepers came. Keepers onto it. Ewan Sanchez is 1-on-2 at the moment against Sanfo. He can turn away from Sanfo. But it's John Stevens who plays an interesting ball back to Jade Gildine, who's calm with it. Flicks it over the leg of Ewan Sanchez's leg. The Internationals just not really posing a threat as of yet at any point in this game to Hoboken, who are normally such a high-scoring team. They're not known for their defensive record, but today they've been perfect at the back. Luke Smith in the middle with a lot of space. And now Lacreef, who can wait for Garner, play the other side. He's got Israel Neto. Neto's got Ewan Sanchez in the middle on a hat trick. He's squared up by Stevens. Neto's so good one-on-one. He beats Stevens with ease. Neto's right foot, it got a deflection off a Hoboken player. Ref doesn't see the flag. He's eventually going to stop play. He shot the ball against one of his own players. The offside flag comes up as Hoboken ready their first substitution of the afternoon, and Braden Schwartz has been coming on the right-hand side for Ali Lacreef. Referee, there was supposed to be a substitution, I think, and now Afif going the other way went over. Referee doesn't give anything for that. Doesn't really have the game under control at the moment. Now going the other way. Ewan Sanchez rolling it through. Israel Neto has to be. Good save, Gildine. And the follow-up save again from Jade Gildine. Spectacular double save to keep his side in the game. They're going to need something at the other end now, the Internationals. Just spurring these chances, but their goalkeeper keeping them in the game at a 2-goal disadvantage. Here's Afif. Saad Afif. Finds Youssef Afif. Now Anderson out wide to Chang. Schwang's ball in. Ola Win could be in. And got it over the goalkeeper, but it's cleared off the line by Kiroy Lionel, who is interfered again and has saved Now Hoboken will be allowed to make their substitution with Lacreef coming off for Braden Schwartz. Be a straight swap, we would presume, on the right-hand side. Thrown over the top for Singh, who got onto it and won his side a corner. And the Internationals will be in a rush to take.
You should be front. Sort it out. Brayden, you should be in the front post base.
Ball's in towards the middle. Keeper came, didn't get there, and it was a really big chance for Linfield, who had a free header and no goalkeeper at the goal, and just saw it late, couldn't direct it on target. Be a goal kick for Yamil Macias. As Hoboken look to ready another substitution. And it's played over the top here. And sent down for Israel Neto, defending by Stevens. Tristan Barquin coming in for Hoboken. As well as Abdul Udrago. Leonard on the sideline for Sanchez. The sun begins to set at Jack McManus. Leonel gave it away to Linfield, who won his side a free kick. Foul committed by Israel Neto. Sent across the back line for Faisal Sanfo. Anderson came and crunched in. Olawin laid it off really well for Singh, who can get the return here. Singh. Park tried to see it out for his goalkeeper, didn't come. They'll take it alone instead. Linfield with a nice little chop onto his right foot. Here's Sada Fief, who looks to strike it and got it a little bit wrong and sent it swerving wide. So Yamil Macias will take his time and eventually take the goal kick. Macias goes high and long with his left. He's headed down by Sanfo and now over the top. Youssef Afif was making the run, just couldn't get onto it. Ewan Sanchez on the turn. Tried to play Braden Schwartz, who really hasn't touched the ball yet since coming on. Coming in was Udrago. And now Ewan Sanchez looked to roll it through for Israel Neto. But Gildeen was first to it. Going the other way with Linfield. Crunching challenge again from Kiroy Leonel. It'll be a throw-in. Ola win. L.Y. Anderson on the turn. Just plays it backwards. Eric Anderson. Sanfo looks long, the right-hand side, headed away by, ooh, look at that skill from Vargas Libreros. A little shot backwards to his center back, so calm, and did well too. And Braden Schwartz on the turn. He beat Chang, and he played it into the legs of his own player. And he'll go out for a throw-in. Taken forward by Chang. And Paredes tried to turn. Olawin stepped in, but his center backs are helping out. Odraugo went backwards. Olawin looked to lay it off for Linfield, and crunching again. There in time was Kiroy Leonel, and now the other way, Braden Schwartz. No flag against him. He's got Neto in the middle. He could go alone here. Braden Schwartz just sent it past the right-hand post. He had Gildeen sprawling. Just missed that post by a little bit. And as it stands, the Internationals still in this one, but it has been Hoboken with the better of the chances. Even since taking the 2-goal advantage, they're keeping their pedal on the gas. It's got to be a foul against Youssef Afif. Nice little turn. Here's Rosrago. Sent forwards. And one back by Afif and given away again. Abdul Odraugo. Sanfo won it back, and now Stevens. Kiroy Lionel still driving forwards and still with the legs after running so much. Neto's calm and looked to clip a beautiful ball over for Kiroy Lionel, who will get to it too. Never mind, it went out for a throw-in. The eyes of the referee. The internationals will ready Byron Dia here to come on for Avi Singh. So Byron Dia will take a position in the midfield and look to pose a different threat for Hoboken. The 67th minute mark, and there's no handball given. And Ola Wynn could go the other way with Linfield on his right. Linfield's got a couple of men in the middle, tops it onto his left foot, preserves it. They've got to get a shot off here, the internationals, and again, just take a little bit too long. As Tristan Barquin, the substitute, can take it the other way. Hold on to the ball. Back to his goalkeeper. Here's Kiroy Lionel. He wins this side of throw-in. They're in no rush to take this one, Hoboken. Here's Jung Park. Sends it up and high. It was flicked on by maybe the wrong team, but here's Israel Neto with his pace and his first touch. Squared up by Sanfo. Neto takes his time. Still, gosh, just get it on his left foot, and it'll be a goal kick. It was defended well by Sanfo. It hit Neto again in the eyes of the referee. Forwards quickly and one back by Barquin. Rolling it forwards here is Braden Schwartz. Flag stays down here, and it's Ewan Schwartz. Across for Neto. Just sent it over the crossbar. Ewan Sanchez played it across. And another big chance from Israel Neto, who's created so many, but just not able to finish his own. And a third goal, you would think, for Hoboken would really send the internationals out of this game completely. Here's Linfield, who plays Byron Dia, who can touch the ball first time today. Leaves it out wide for an internationals throw-in. Flicked on by Anderson, looking for Dia. Sent back by Jung Park. Sanchez jumping. Sent forwards further by Barquin. And here's Gildeen, who, though the scoreline might say differently, has had a really good game all in all. Jadea Gildeen. He's kept his side in the game numerous times with plenty of good saves, including a huge double save against Luke Smith. Here's Linfield. The man coming in on his back, Israel Neto. Linfield did it well enough to beat him. Byron Dia lost out and then got a little clip on his back of his leg. Got the ball in the eyes of the referee. Internationals throw-in. Sent over the top, one back by Park. And Lionel taking no chances, firing it into an internationals player. Ola Wynn did well, and now Byron Dia looking to get the wrong side of Keroy Leonel, but he shielded him out well. The left back. Following this, the Pan Cyprian Freedoms will take on Lansdowne Yonkers. It's at 6 p.m. So immediately after this, go switch over to that one. Turning is Eric Anderson. She gave it away to Paredes. Paredes can clip it over the top, and here is Israel Neto. Is this finally his moment? No. Jade Gildeen wins another matchup against Israel Neto, who just can't find his finishing touch. Brilliant ball over the top from Paredes. And Park wins it up into the air. Leonel was on the turn. He lost out on it. It's a good ball from Anderson, and Byron Dia just couldn't control it. Here's Leonel. Park looking to switch it across his back line for Barquin. The high internationals press not really causing Hoboken, who are so good with the ball, any problems. Here's Barquin. And now so much space for Luke Smith in the middle. He has no black shirts ahead of him. Got his ball over the top for Israel Neto, wrong though. The internationals can go the other way with Linfield, who looks for a full switch of play here. Does find a Afif, and crunching again was Paredes, who's been an absolute rock in the back today for Hoboken. Schwartz for Luke Smith. And now the man on a hat trick, looking to send it across again for Israel Neto. This time it doesn't reach him. Be a Hoboken throw-in as Hoboken make two substitutions. Mohammed Tall and Kevin Santamaria coming in for Hoboken, as well as Sean Malloy coming in for the internationals. It looks like referee's tying his shoelaces. So this Saturday, the day after Halloween, the New York Renegades will take on Lansdowne Yonkers. It's 7:45 p.m. in the U.S. Open Cup. Saturday night under the lights. Ball's gone all the way through. It'd find Linfield. Field looked to send it forwards. Controlling here is Park. Great turn, but not a great touch from the new introduction of Tall. Now giving it away to Sanchez, who can roll a ball through here. Gildeen quick off his line to keep Braden Schwartz from getting interested. Good idea again from Ewan Sanchez, who's had such a good and complete game. Still looking for his hat trick though. Eric Anderson finds Sadafif. Here's Park. Now Barquin for Santamaria, the substitute. And again, rolling it through for Barquin was Ewan Sanchez, who doesn't only score goals, he's a provider too. He made a run that Barquin looked off. Now it's Santamaria, and it just ran under his foot. Won back by another substitute, Byron Dia, and sent long by Malloy for his first touches. This man, Keroy Leonel, doesn't stop running. This time he gave it away. And Olowin can check in and turn here. Just lost out to Barquin on the right-hand side. Here's Tall. When Sanchez wants it. But Sanfo did well to see it out back to his goalkeeper. Here's Faisal Sanfo. He's had an eventful day. Center back position, some good, some bad. It's Malloy in the middle. Plays a really good ball out to Linfield. And that can start something for the internationals. But then again, Linfield got it all wrong in the middle. It'll be a goal kick. Great ball out wide from Malloy. First real introduction since coming on. Here's Paredes. Ewan Sanchez one-on-one against Stevens, a matchup he's won earlier today, but this time Stevens deals with it. And it'll be a foul committed by Paredes. Here's Malloy, looking to flick it backwards and trying to get the return, but it's all too intricate from an international's perspective. They have not tested out goalkeeper at all. The ball was won by Afif against Tall, and now Ewan Sanchez came back to win it. Kiroy Leonel beat a man, beat another man, and now goes for the return, and Kiroy Leonel went over. This time the ball was won after a couple of advantages played. Stepping in was Tall, and eventually Byron Dia can bring it away for the internationals. Malloy on the turn. And now Byron Dia playing it backwards. Saad Afif in the middle. Ewan Sanchez, the man pressing him, and it just went through Ewan Sanchez's legs on the press. The internationals got to go quicker than they're going right now if they want to get back into this game. Here's Linfield. And just go back to the goalkeeper again. They're running out of time, 12 minutes till the 90. Here's John Stevens. Well intercepted by Odrago. And now a yellow card will be shown for the earlier advantage played by the referee.
First of all, I thought he was looking at one of us to be in this role. I was like, what are you doing?
Turning is Ola Win, who went over the tackle from Jung Park and won the internationals a free kick. Taking quickly to Saad Afif. Looked to send it for Malloy, and ball was doing nothing for the internationals. Here's Paredes. Sent forwards by the goalkeeper, really far forwards, almost got through. Controlling here was Tall, and now Kiroy Leonel setting it down, trying to get the return from Sanchez, who originally played a bad ball, won it back, and went over a bad challenge from Linfield, who was immediately apologetic. Turning forwards is Braden Schwartz, looking to roll it through here, and it could be the third. It is. It's not. There's an offside flag, a late offside flag, I have to say. Definitely a close one. Linesman gave himself some time to think about it. The Internationals, again, still in this game with just a 2-goal disadvantage, and now going the other way is Linfield. Squared up by Udrago. Linfield with a couple of ball rolls, trying to get past Udrago, who did well, but it'll be a corner kick, or rather a goal kick, as Linfield got the last touch on it. Paredes looks long. Ewan Sanchez read what the center back was going to do really well to win it for his side. Here's Tall, trying to square up his man, but took a little bit of a heavy touch and lost out. Ola Win on the turn. Good defending from Braden Schwartz. Udrago to Vargas Libreros. Now Tall. Vargas Libreros again. Tall, really good ball, but the offside flag is up against Ewan Sanchez. It was great build-up again from Hoboken, who now look to have got a grip on this one and are playing it around the Internationals who don't really have an answer. There was a foul committed there by Kevin Santamaria, man who just supplied what would have been the third goal, but for the offside flag. Here's Saad Afif. And sent forwards now for Ola Win. He's taken up the striker role and lost his footing, lost the ball. Hoboken throw-in. It's Paredes. It might not be the best attacking Hoboken display of their season, with a lot of chances missed, but it might well be their best defensive display. Only one save, really the whole game, that Yamil Macias has had to make, and it was relatively tame one for him with Adejokin's left foot, but the game isn't up yet. Internationals just need to create more. Lionel gave it up, and turning is Ola Win. Just played it too far for Byron Dia, but it'll be a throw-in deep in Hoboken territory. One back by Jung Park, who sent it long, and Ewan Sanchez tried to turn Sanfo, who wasn't letting him do that. Afif out wide to Linfield. Linfield's ball in with his left foot was his first real good one, and Malloy just couldn't get on to the swerving ball. There's Park. Udrago. Out wide to Paredes. Now Bart Quinn. Schwartz checking in and going over the challenge of Chuang. Be a free kick for Hoboken, who just looked to take the sting out of the game and hold on to their 2-0 lead. Running here the other way is Bart Quinn, who won Hoboken a corner, which will just help them tick more time off of the dying clock. be taken by Santa Maria, one of the substitutes, with his left foot. It's headed away eventually by Chuang, be another corner. For Hoboken. Swung in by Santa Maria towards the near post, and he got the return right back to him. This one's a better ball towards the back post. It was up in the air by Sanfo. Paredes headed it back in. It's not well cleared yet. Udrego, hat-trick opportunity for Sanchez, just ran into his own man. They've sent a lot of people forwards, Hoboken. The internationals maybe with a chance the other way, but Olowin went too early, and the flag is up. And another sort of half chance goes away for the team in black. Here's Santa Maria, just ran under his foot. Be an international's throw-in. Olo wins touchdown. We'll come to Udraugo. Here's Tall. Left back making a darting run forwards. Couldn't get onto it. Vargas Libreros tried to play Tall. Here's Udraugo. Vargas Libreros gave it away. And then won it back with his chest and can take time before playing it in the middle here for Braden Schwartz onto it, and now Bar Quinn looking forwards for Ewan Sanchez, who was shielded off well by John Stevens, still lurking and looking for that third goal. Some nice skill in the middle from Sadafif, nutmeg, but no one really to look for forwards, and he goes back. Sadafif with an interesting ball backwards, a little bit of a high foot there. Referee will let it go. Here's Ewan Sanchez, squared up by the fullback, takes it onto his right foot, looks for his hat trick, and that one is easy for Jadea Gildeen. Tired legs on both sides, but the internationals, really, it's now or never with less than 2 minutes left to play. Just passing the ball around the back. So now it's not. Get them back into this game. This is better though, but it was one back by Park. And now Tall trying to go in between two men. Olowin won it back. Here's some legs, and Olowin looked to roll it over for Malloy, who probably would have been offside if he had touched it anyways. And Macias in goal can take as much time as he wants before throwing it out wide to Bar Quinn. Here's Tall on the turn. Shooting opportunity for Tall, or he could roll it through instead, and Santa Maria just couldn't get onto it. A little bit too much on it for him. Thief on the turn as we enter the final 10 seconds. So Olowin, now Byron Dia. Olowin kept running. Dia opted to go short instead, and the time is up. Referee will blow his whistle whenever he pleases. The internationals play the ball around their half and preserve some possession to end this game. Here's Santa Maria. Ewan Sanchez still making runs forward. Still wants to get his hat trick. But Byron Dia won it back. And here's Linfield. He's got Dia ahead of him. It's another great piece of defending from Kiroy Leonel, who's let nothing pass him on the left-hand side all game. And one last defensive piece of work for Hoboken. Should send them back home with 3 points whenever the ref is ready. Smoloy on the turn. Looks to play the ball over the top, which will be easy for Yamal Macias. In no rush to pick this one up, as he does after Olowin comes in for it. Hoboken goes short. Switch the play here to Bart Quinn. And stoppage time now. It's Bart Quinn again. Now Braden Schwartz. Still got some men here, Hoboken. Schwartz for Ewan Sanchez. Looks for the return. And now it's Schwartz and back for Ewan Sanchez, who had the chance to get his hat trick with maybe his last kick of the afternoon, and that one will hurt him. As Saad Afif goes the other way now for the internationals, who've got a couple of men forwards, including Linfield, who's had a lot of the ball in this second half. Linfield looks early into the middle, but Paredes, who's done everything right in this 90, gets the last say in this game. So 3 points for Hoboken, a goal from Ewan Sanchez on either side of the halftime whistle. 2-0 the final score. It's their lowest scoring game all season, Hoboken, but it's also their best defensive game with the clean sheet, keeping the internationals at bay. It's a 4th loss in a row for the New York Internationals. Tough game for them as Hoboken go 2 points behind the Greek Americans up top at the top of the APSL Metro Conference. They sit second as it stands. So 2-0 Hoboken. Stay tuned for interviews with FC Hoboken after the game.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage And if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
I'm here with Ewan Sanchez and Mike Park after an impressive 2-0 Hoboken win that takes them second in the table. 2 goals today, Ewan. Almost a hat trick right at the end here. That'll sting, but so many goals this season. And you guys are the top goal scoring team in the APSL Metro. Talk me through it.
Yeah, I think our team's very disciplined right now. We have some new guys to our team and came in and worked hard, so couldn't be more happy with the guys so far and looking forward to each game.
Great game in the midfield today. Mike Park, you guys stayed with a really fast-paced international side. It's their 4th loss in a row, but nonetheless, you only lost this season, comes against the first place Greek Americans. Do you think that you guys can still challenge them for the APSL Metro title?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the goal for this season. Like Ewan said, we added a lot of new faces. We have the talent. All we need is the effort, and I think we can get there.
Well, sorry about not getting that 3rd goal today, Ewan, but you guys played great. Good job, and good luck for the rest of the season. That's it from us at Game and Frame. I'm Henry Burlack.